AZTR Incorporated, AZTR, Technical Analysis. General overview and trend. AZTR exhibits extreme volatility over the past 3 months, characterized by erratic price swings and explosive volume surges. After a prolonged downtrend from May through mid-August, the stock experienced a dramatic reversal. The most recent session, August 27, saw an extraordinary surge to close at 1.03, marking a 37.5% single-day increase. This violent shift overrides prior bearish momentum, placing the stock in a hypervolatile short-term uptrend. The medium-term trajectory remains uncertain due to the abrupt nature of the reversal and the stock's history of sharp reversals. Price and volume. Price action reveals a stark contrast between periods of lethargy and violent spikes. The stock traded in a narrow 0.70 to 0.95 range for most of August before exploding to 1.36 intraday on August 27. Volume patterns are equally extreme, with baseline activity averaging 50k or 200k shares, punctuated by astronomical spikes, 12.3 m shares on August 21, 26.5 m on August 22, and a staggering 110.7 m shares on August 27. The recent close at 1.03 represents a critical inflection point, with the massive volume suggesting institutional involvement or a fundamental catalyst. Moving averages. Short-term averages are rapidly adjusting to the price explosion. The 5-day SMA at 0.882 and EMA at 0.903 lag significantly below the current price, reflecting the suddenness of the move. The 20-day SMA at 1.023 and EMA at 1.037 are now below the price, highlighting the magnitude of the breakout. The 200-day SMA at 2.107 and EMA at 2.104 remain far above the current price, indicating a long-term downtrend is still intact. The price's position above short and medium-term averages confirms a technical breakout, though the lagging nature of these averages warrants caution due to the recent volatility. Technical indicators reflect extreme conditions. RSI at 45.74 sits in neutral territory after the surge, while stochastic at 21.38 14.81 shows oversold conditions that preceded the rally. MACD at -0.144 below the signal line at -0.151 shows bearish momentum is still present despite the price jump. ATR at 0.160 is exceptionally high, consistent with the price explosion. ADX at 26.86 indicates a strengthening trend. OBV at 137.5 million shows massive accumulation, while Chaikin oscillator at -25.98 million suggests mixed money flow. CCI at 44.77 signals bullish momentum, and Williams R at -52.97 indicates neutral conditions. Linear regression. Linear regression analysis reveals a steep upward trajectory in recent sessions, breaking sharply above the 3-month downtrend line. The slope has turned aggressively positive following the August 27 surge, though the sustainability of this move remains questionable given the historical volatility. The regression channel has widened dramatically, reflecting increased uncertainty and the stock's tendency for sharp reversals. Opening price forecast. Given the extreme volatility and recent momentum, the next session's opening is projected between 0.98 and 1.08. A gap above 1.08 could trigger short squeezing, while a drop below 0.98 might indicate profit-taking after the massive surge. The exceptional volume on August 27 suggests strong institutional interest, which could support higher openings, but the stock's history of volatility makes any projection highly uncertain. Resistance and support analysis. Key resistances are identified at 1.14, August 22 high, 1.20, psychological level, and 1.36, August 27 intraday high. Critical supports lie at 0.90, recent consolidation base, 0.80, prior breakdown level, and 0.70, August low. Current price at 1.03 sits 0.11 units below immediate resistance and 0.13 units above immediate support. This proximity to both levels suggests potential for rapid directional moves, typical of this stock's behavior. Intraday high-low estimates. ATR at 0.160 implies an intraday range of plus or minus 0.160 from the prior close at 1.03. Projected high is 1.190 and projected low is 0.870. This wide range underscores extreme volatility, with potential for violent intraday swings given the recent trading patterns and the stock's history of rapid price changes. Possible scenarios. 3 scenarios are plausible. First, a continuation of the rally above 1.14 could target 1.20 and 1.36, fueled by short covering and momentum chasing. Second, a sharp pullback to 0.90 or 0.80 might occur as traders take profits after the massive surge, given the stock's history of sharp reversals. Third, consolidation between 0.90 and 1.14 could establish a new trading range while the market digests the recent move. Technical indicators are mixed but lean bullish in the short term, though the overbought conditions and history of volatility suggest caution. Conclusion: AZTR is in a hypervolatile state following a dramatic reversal. The technical breakout above short and medium-term moving averages and massive volume surge suggest significant institutional interest. However, the extreme volatility, mixed technical signals, and history of sharp reversals warrant extreme caution. Short-term traders should monitor 1.14 resistance and 0.90 support closely, with tight stop losses essential given the stock's violent price swings. Long-term investors should wait for confirmation of sustained momentum above 1.20 before considering positions, as the long-term downtrend remains intact. Risk management is paramount due to the stock's unpredictable nature and high-risk profile.